So, people talk about the fact that with the current situation of RAM and GPUs and the fact that there's no supply, that well, you can't really build a system right now. And I would agree on that. But here's the thing: you can get pretty good PCs on Facebook marketplaces, uh, in any place in the country, really, because there's some people who don't have as good of systems. I know people who bought Ryzen systems with 16 gigs of RAM for about 200 $250. That still has a 1650 Super, a decent 3000 generation Ryzen CPU. And especially even a PC like this with the 9500T, 16 gigs of RAM, and the 1070 could do you well. Now, yes, this one has a little bit of issues, and it's because, well, there's always issues with my stuff, so I'm not really surprised. This was mainly just built for RGB, I mean, yeah, you can tell it's doing its job. I think it's just maybe I didn't put the RAM in all the way, or maybe the RAM is like the slots aren't good. Whatever, I don't care. It's a temporary show off, but something like this with the 9500 Ti, I mean, it's still a decent. It'll get you where you need to. It's not a great CPU. It's 6 cores, 6 threads, so don't really expect anything good out of it. 16 gigs of RAM is also pretty mediocre. The 1070 is still decently powerful, especially compared to. Okay, I'm shutting this down. Uh, Especially compared to the 3050, and with the RGB that you can also get at decent prices. There is really there's always an opportunity to build a computer that's actually pretty decent for what you need in your day-to-day life. And I also bought recently a Ryzen 7 2700X, but this board is a Dunzo. So, but I wanted to do a video comparing 2019 versus basically do one as in all AMD for 2019, and then all Intel for 2019. Which one is the best? What's the differences? What was the price gaps between the two? And which one would you pick if you had to go by performance today and also budget? And I think that one goes to AMD. Although CPUs for Intel has kept maintaining their prices pretty low, AMD has better board compatibility. It shoots up, and I mean, really upgradability out of both. So, I don't know. Give you guys opinions in the comments. See you.